Well, Mike's probably smiling because we just did like a 20-minute video interview of Magic Mike about workups. And I forgot to push the record button, mate.
Oh well.
Hey. What do you reckon about that?
I reckon it's gold, mate. I reckon it's gold.
Yeah, so
I
sorry about that, mate.
Nah, don't be sorry. I spilt too many secrets anyway, so...
So we've come up with this idea. So Magic Mike, he lives in my area now, just down the road. And so I've got this idea. I buy him a couple of beers and he spills the beans on what's happening on the fishing scene, mate.
Yeah.
How better can the information get? On your way home, do you want a cold beer, mate? Pops in, and then I give him 2 beers and say, oh, so where the fish at, mate? And I'm going to give it to you guys.
It works out both ways, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, not really.
No.
How does it work out for you?
Oh, I get the beers.
Oh, yeah, you get the beers.
Yeah.
Perfect. So, I guess the hot news right now is, mate, is inshore fishing is like kind of something we haven't seen too many times, like workups inshore all the way up to Auckland City pretty much, out to Waiheke, all in say 10 to 30 metres, just workups everywhere and a lot of fish being caught enclosed, just a mile or so from boat ramps. So,
Yep.
so what's your opinion, mate? So I've heard the rumours, you go out there, so what's happening, mate?
It's been going mental out there, mate. Like, I've been heading out and I've been seeing workups from Takapuna Cliffs all the way through to sort of Murray's Bay to even Browns Bay, Gulf Harbour, boat ramp. There's been workups out there with gannets.
Really?
Yeah, not micro workups, like good solid workups. And then also up to Whangaparoa, Army Bay, Wellington's Reef up towards that area up there. So it should all start to come to life from now onwards. Now these big tides are coming, and this last week it's pushed a lot of the food in, a lot of the fish in, and it's all starting to happen in close, and you don't need to go far, guys, to get the good fish. You're going to get kingfish, snapper and kahawai around these workups.
So is this a case of like fish your feet first, mate?
Fish your feet first, scan the whole coastline before you go any further. And if you can't find anything else further, just venture out a bit more north. I'd go a bit more north of Terry, okay, a few miles north of Terry, but inside the cable zone, like outside the cable zone, but not inside the cable zone, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Definitely some good fish being caught around that area, but now's the time. You don't need to mess around with heavy weights as much. You can go down to your micro jigs, your soft baits, and your smaller sliders.
So micro jigging heaven right now, eh?
Micro jigging heaven.
Micro jigging heaven. So get out. You don't need to go far in your little boat. Off take a beach, find some bird, and you're going to smash it on micro jigs.
Yep. There is a lot of kahawai amongst it, but there is good snapper underneath it. There are kingfish around it, as I said before. But yeah, it doesn't happen all day. If you're a fisherman, you can understand that the fish don't feed all day, all night, every day. There are tides and there are times when the workups will happen and they will fire, and it'll be the hottest part of the day. So if you've got mates out fishing and they know that area, that time fired, and then you can sort of stay in track of that timing. Say like if it fired at 1 o'clock today, tomorrow it should fire around 2 o'clock tomorrow.
Yeah, you're exactly right, mate. I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
Bite times move about an hour forward each day, so if it's at 1 p.m. in the afternoon, you can expect the next day to be about 2.
Yes. Yeah.
Because that's how that's to do with the tides, because they move about 45-50 minutes ahead each day, eh?
Yeah, and a lot of the normal boats that fish with bait, and this is their kick-off season now, and they'll be heading up to sort of that Kauai Terry line of 35 metres, that line in there, and then all the way back into Motoora. It should just start to heat up with bait life and just go crazy from now on.
From what I hear, it's going crazy now, mate.
It is.
It's going crazy now.
It is.
Well, that's good to know. So it's pretty hot news, really, that inshore fishing is just on fire. This weekend looks like some good weather. I think that there's 1 day of bad weather this week, and so you guys are kicking into action with your charters.
Yep.
I guess you would fish those as well because it's so good.
Yeah.
Because the risk is when it's firing inshore and you go offshore, sometimes it can be void of life because all the fish have come in, all the bait's in there, everything's in there. So you can drive past the fish in situations like this. So be careful doing that.
Yeah.
Don't get horizonitis, which I call it, which I often get. Which
off to the squiggles.
I'm going to keep on driving and past everything, and then you go too far.
Yep.
So this time of year, fish your feet first. If you want to get out with these guys, know about charters. They're about to get booked solid, I would say.
Yep, I'd get in now, book
get
up
in
now.
Especially for those good days in October, November, December.
Yeah.
This year, last year you filled up, so you're definitely going to fill up this year. I know Mark's is coming back for one to help you guys out. So yeah, if you want to go with these guys who are really good, they've got a lot of experience between them. Don't wait to book because you will miss out.
Yes, yeah, no, I definitely encourage you guys. I'm not trying to do any bullshit thing here. I'm just trying to tell you honestly to get out there, book yourself a trip. If you want a great day out,
yeah,
we can give you a great day out and great fishing.
All right, well that's fantastic news, mate. That it is a bit of a news flash that the inshore fishing is on fire.
Yep.
It's a bit unusual, doesn't happen all the time, maybe once every few years, but it's happening now, so that's really good to know. So thanks for coming by, and we'll be buying you a few more beers so you can spill the beans to everybody, and it's going to cost me a couple of beers, so that's a pretty good deal, I reckon.
Yeah, cool. If you guys are interested, call 021 309 498. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, see ya.